Hi, my name is Wendell Whitaker, and I'm the lead creative designer here at Modus Nova. My job is to create the various assets that you find in our signature therapeutic video games. And I'm here to explain to you how those components contribute to your recovery. Let's say you're a brain injury survivor with limited movement. In order to make functional gains, you're going to need to get repetitions, thousands of repetitions. But it's nearly impossible to get these thousands of repetitions on your own, as the process is usually quite dull. Imagine raising and lowering your hand thousands of times. It'd get really boring, wouldn't it? We've discovered that the most effective way to keep users engaged with their therapy is through the use of video games. So let's see how that's done. For all of the games that we create, it starts out with an idea, and then we move forward with development. That includes level design, music, sound effects, and ultimately the game is programmed for a fully fleshed title. Whenever we develop a game, we consider the wide array of our users' needs. Each game is developed from a user-first perspective. Within our library, we have over 20 games. There's something in there for everyone. But it would take me too long to talk about each game, so instead, I'm going to talk about the various kinds of games that we have and how they aid in your recovery. The therapeutic goal of this activity is to reduce the tone in your arm and hand, to increase your range of motion so that you can move more in subsequent activities. They provide useful biometric data that a therapist can analyze to determine how best to adjust your settings for maximizing gains. These are both fan favorites because they're fast-paced and require you to be precise and move the Modus system at the right time. The therapeutic goal of this activity is to work on your precision and coordinating with the visual feedback that you're seeing on screen. This is important for your fine motor control for skills such as eating or writing. Games like these give you reps, but they also employ critical thinking skills. By extending your wrist or flexing it, you'll make choices such as which direction to swing a golf club, or which candies to swap, or if you want to draw a card or not, engaging your critical thinking skills while also giving you therapy. The therapeutic goal of this activity is to increase the strength and range of motion of your hand while you perform tasks that challenge you cognitively. This increases the generalizability of the skills that you learn while you use the Modus hand. Keeping engaged is really important. At Modus Nova, we want to harness the power of video games to aid in your therapy. If you're not engaged with your therapy, if you're not focused on it, then you're not building those neural connections that are essential in order to aid in your recovery. We've taken those games that you might play on your phone or console and turned them into meaningful therapeutic exercises. Helping stroke survivors and brain injury survivors is very important, as I've had members of my family suffer from stroke, and I want to do something that is something that I personally enjoy but also gives back and can help people like them. I think if my grandfather would have had something like the Modus system, his recovery and his journey through dealing with stroke might have been a bit easier, and I hope that I can bring that to someone else.